Erin, I am so glad you're here for today's breathing meditation. That means that we're going to combine breath work and guided meditation together. And today's focus is to help you cultivate more peace, love, and joy in your life. And who doesn't need more of that? So today is all about managing some stress and cultivating things that are going to uplift us as a person internally, but also help us be better and show up better in our world externally. Be better for me, it's a better mom, be a better wife, be a better friend, be a better daughter. When I can cultivate that love, that peace, that joy in my own spirit and my own soul, then I can show up better in the world around me, be a better educator, a better teacher. So that's what today is about. If you're new to breath work and guided meditation, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I have a ton of resources for you to improve your stress and anxiety, but also to become more well balanced and work on your wellness. And I also have a passion for communication, so you'll see a lot of communications and public speaking coaching available for you. I took my two passions, which is communications and mindfulness, wellness, and I put them together. My background, I have a degree in communications as well as exercise physiology. So I just love to teach both. So I'm so glad you're here. If you're a professional, if you're a parent, if you're retired, wherever you're at, whatever season you are in life, let's focus on peace, love, and joy and grow that here in this practice together. So find a comfortable place to sit down. It depends on what time of day you're watching this. So if it's in the evening, you may want to lay down for the entire practice. If it's middle of the day, you might want to be in a seated position. You can sit in a chair. You can also sit in what I have here, which is a meditation pillow. This, for me, I've had back problems in the past. I've had back surgery. Breathing and meditation and mindfulness has helped me a ton with that. But this helps my spine so much when I'm in this seated position because it's firm. If you don't have this meditation pillow, then you can use some books or you can use a couple pillows that are more firm underneath your hips. What we're looking for with this positioning is that I want my hips to be higher than my knees. So hips higher than my knees, which creates a longer line for my spine, and it feels really nice on the body. This is how you can sit a little bit longer and be comfortable. You can also lay down, like I mentioned. Whatever you're doing, make sure you're not driving or doing something that's dangerous for you to be practicing. You need to be present. You need to be in a safe place so that you're taking care of yourself. So make sure and read the description. In my description, I have a disclaimer for terms and conditions and reasons why you might not practice breathing and meditation and why it's important to get a doctor's clearance to do physical activity. So that's in there as well. Disclaimer alert. But since we got all of that beside us, make sure you have some water, make sure it's quiet, and find your comfortable place to sit so we can begin today's practice. If you're sitting down, palms are going to face up. If you're laying down, have your palms facing up as well. Close your eyes, close your mouth. Gently start to breathe through the nose. And we'll begin with a quick body scan. A body scan is a tool, a mindfulness tool you can use throughout the day to check in if you're gripping anywhere in the body, holding muscular tension. Our muscles are activated by the nervous system. So you'll start to notice that stress and anxiety can be held in the body certain areas. For example, I will tend to grip in my jaw sometimes, or in my stomach, holding my stomach in, or some people grip a lot in their glutes, maybe their hands, their shoulders, hips, all over, pelvic floor. So just take notice of the tension in your muscles. Start from the feet and gently bring your awareness up the legs, the knees, the thighs, front, sides, and back. Bring the awareness to the pelvic floor, the bottom, and the back of the body. Come up a little higher into the low back and the belly. Soften that area. Take a breath into the heart. Relax and soften. Soften the shoulders and the arms all the way down into the fingertips. Feel that energy in your fingertips. A lot of nerve endings there. And then soften in the face, the brow, the jaw. Relax the back of the head and the top of the head. This is your body scan. It doesn't even take a minute to drop in, breathe through the nose, and start to notice the tension in our muscles and then release them. If that's all you got from today's practice, that would make me happy. But let's dig in a little more. Working on our 4-4 breathing rate with a 360-degree breathing pattern. When you inhale, I want your shoulders and your neck to be relaxed, and you can keep your eyes closed here, keeping the inward focus. But if you can touch your ribs, your rib cage is in the front, fingertips on the front, and then you can have your thumb towards the back of your ribs. I want you to start to inhale and feel the ribs expand outward laterally. So feel a little bit of a stretch in the rib cage, and then notice when you exhale, it should hug in. Relaxing the neck and shoulders, breathe in, expand the rib cage, and breathe out. Exhale. There's muscles in between your ribs, the bones, and when you inhale, they activate and they're going to expand and create that contraction that'll make the ribs open up. Then when they exhale, everything falls in and hugs towards the midline. Bring your attention a little lower and notice you can inhale and feel a little stretch in the belly, as well as a little stretch in the low back and the pelvic floor and the butt. Notice that whole area. So it's a 360-degree expansion I'm looking for on your inhale. This means we're using the respiratory diaphragm, means we're using the intercostals as our primary breathing muscles. And we're not using our secondary breathing muscles, which are in the neck and shoulders. And we need those to activate more of a fight or flight sympathetic nervous system state. But here, when we're breathing more in the respiratory diaphragm, intercostals, we're actually getting the benefit of the vagus nerve that travels through that muscle, that respiratory diaphragm, and it's helping us to activate more balance in the nervous system and even more of a calming effect, that parasympathetic nervous system state. So now let's practice the rate. You just practiced the pattern of breath, inhaling 360 degrees, exhaling, everything comes towards center. Keep the awareness on nasal breathing, keep the mouth closed. I want you to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Feel that stretch. Breathe low and slow, and breathe out. Feel everything hug in and fall towards the midline. Nice and easy. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Slowing down our breathing rate. Creating more calm. Breathe out. Signaling we're safe. Inhale, expand. And exhale, release. Keep the eyes closed. Relax your hands down if they were on the ribs still. Palms are going to face down towards the ground or on your thighs. And just notice how that changes your nervous system. If you came into this practice feeling a little frustrated, that's not a word. If you feel a little frustrated or rushed, or you were, angry or annoyed, or any of these emotions that can stimulate the nervous system, notice that just the breathing help to calm you down, help to balance, especially that 4-4 breathing practice where you're inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. Breathing through the nose, nasal breathing, and the 360-degree breath. You can keep it as simple as that to downregulate the nervous system. Always doing a little body scan. I want you to use breathing as this anchor throughout your day you can keep coming back to create more balance in the body, more emotional stability, but also more of some of this physical, instead of feeling on all the time with our muscles tightened and we're gripped and we're rushed and everything, you can come back to this 4-4 breath and balance it out a little bit, physical and mental. But let's start to grow and cultivate here. So the next breathing pattern I'm going to have you do is a physiological reset. So we just balanced the nervous system. Now we're going to kind of reset. And as you inhale, you'll fill the body, one long inhale from the base up to the shoulders. And then you take a second inhale into the head. And then we open our mouth, exhale, sigh, and release. Let me just show you this one real quick. So I'm going to inhale. So that second inhale is kind of a little exciting. It brings the air to the very top of the body. And then we exhale and we sigh and release. This should feel good. Let's practice. Inhale, fill from the base. Breathe into the belly, breathe into the chest. One inhale. Take that second inhale. And then open your mouth, exhale, sigh, and release. Let it go. Good. Inhale, fill. Take that second inhale. Exhale, sigh, and release. Inhale, fill. Second inhale. Exhale, sigh, and release. 3 more. Inhale, fill. Second inhale. Exhale, sigh, and release. 2 more. Do the best you can. Inhale, fill. Second inhale. Exhale, sigh, and release. Inhale, fill. Second inhale. Exhale, sigh, and release. Okay, let's just do one more at your cue. Take your inhale. Take another one, and then exhale, sigh, and release. Make it your own. Then come back to stillness. Notice what you feel in the body. Notice any sensations that are different. Bring that smile to your face. So this is a practice of love, of self-love, of slowing down, of nurturing your physical body, of creating a little bit of space for your emotions to come up and to work through them. This is what breathing and mindfulness, meditation can help you with. So it's really an act of self-love, and I want to encourage you that this was a really good thing for you today, and I'm so glad you showed up. We're going to finish with a guided meditation. If you are sitting down, this might be a good time to transition and lay down on your back to change positions. Usually when I teach a breathing class, my clients are moving around and we don't stay in the same position all the time. So I want to invite you to, if you are sitting, to go ahead and lay down on your back. You can even move up to a sitting position if you just want to change positions. If you were down on your back, you can have your knees bent, feet flat. You can have your knees touching and the feet out a little wider. This feels good on the back. Or you can have the legs extended out and feet rolling away. If this bothers your neck, put a little pillow behind your head. But eventually, it's really healthy for us to lay down flat on the ground like this. It gets our head in alignment with our spine. So it's as if you're doing mountain pose in yoga, which is a standing posture, helps to stack the spine and improve posture. So it's like you're doing that, but laying down and really relaxing, sinking down into the ground. Wherever you're at right now, wonderful. Let's close the eyes. Again, scan the body. You could do this more quickly now. Just notice if there was anywhere that you started to grip, release that pressure, release that tension, and come back to a nasal breath, 360-degree pattern, 4-second inhale, followed by a 4-second exhale. Bring your awareness and your attention to the breath. Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 4. Come back to that. 4-4 breathing is like water, like your anchor. You can go back to it throughout the day. I'm going to start today's guided meditation with a reading. It's from a book. I started teaching yoga in 2010, and I've been reading this one portion, this one little excerpt from this book for that many years. I find it extremely powerful, especially if you're a beginner into this practice, or you maybe need motivation to do more of this type of work. This would be really great. So, as we're cultivating more peace, love, and joy in our life, I want to start by reading from Richard Carlson's book, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. This is a good one to have on like your coffee table. Number 70 is the one I'm reading for you today. And it says, remember that you become what you practice most. Repeated practice is one of the most basic principles of most spiritual and meditative paths. In other words, whatever you practice most is what you will become. If you are in the habit of being uptight whenever life isn't quite right, repeatedly reacting to criticism by defending yourself, insisting on being right, allowing your thinking to snowball in response to adversity, or acting like life is an emergency, then, unfortunately, your life will be a reflection of this type of practice. You will be frustrated because, in a sense, you have practiced being frustrated. Likewise, however, you can choose to bring forth in yourself qualities of compassion, patience, kindness, humility, and peace, again, through what you practice. I guess it's safe to say that practice makes perfect. It makes sense then to be careful what you practice. I'm going to end it there. And I'm not looking for perfection. Hopefully you aren't either. To me, there isn't anything as perfection, or there's no such thing as perfection, but we want to be making progress in life. We want to feel like we're evolving and we're cultivating and creating what we say we want in life, and that we're in alignment in our spirit, in our soul, in our actions, our behaviors, our thoughts. And so that creates peace. So as we're here and you're breathing gently, you found a really nice pace with your breath. You can bring the awareness off of the breath now. And I want you to bring your awareness to those 3 words: peace, love, and joy. And if you were to create or cultivate and practice more peace, love, and joy, what would that look like in your life? Can you be really descriptive and paint a picture? What would it look like to walk this out? Can you remember back to a time where you felt peace, love, and joy? Maybe it's in your childhood. Maybe it's earlier today. It can be in the small things. I want you to think back to a time where you felt peace, love, and joy. And allow yourself to bring that memory, that feeling, that sensation into this present moment. Put it on today. Choose to focus your awareness on growing this in your life today. And looking to the future, visualizing what's ahead, how can you show up with more peace, love, and joy in your life? What would that look like later today, later this week, in your marriage, at your job, with your kids, with your family, with your friends, and with yourself, to operate in peace, love, and joy? I want you to imagine you're shining a light on those words, and that as you breathe, that light is growing those words. That's what I think of when I think of cultivating. And you're going to grow them so much with each breath, they keep growing, that you're able to put them on. Imagine yourself cultivating, growing, breathing life into peace, love, and joy. And then put it on. This is a wonderful time if you are spiritual or religious to pray or meditate. Open your heart up spiritually to that part of your being. That you don't have to create this on your own, that you are supported, that you can do this in community. Growing peace, love, and joy. Before we leave today, if there's anything that no longer serves you and you feel as if you want to let it go and put it down today, surrender it, you're ready to release, I'm going to move you through 5 breaths of releasing anything that no longer serves you, and then we'll close practice. So I want you to inhale for 4 seconds, hold the breath, open mouth, exhale, sigh, and release. Beautiful. And 3 more breaths like that. Inhale through the nose, expand. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh, and release. Let it go. You're ready to put something down and pick up something new today. Inhale, fill. Exhale, sigh, and release. Awesome. Good job. Last time. Inhale, fill. Exhale, sigh, and release. Be still. Eyes are closed. Take notice. I hope you feel lighter, brighter, peaceful. I hope you feel love. I hope you feel joy. And we'll finish today with affirmations affirming the practice that we have done. You can either say out loud if you feel comfortable, or you can say in your mind, I am peaceful. So we're telling our brain exactly how we want to show up, being intentional. I am peaceful. I am loved. I am loved. I am joy. I am joy. This is how I'm operating. This is what I want to bring more of into my life. I am peace. I am love. I am joy. Allow that to sink into the deepest part of you, the cells. Allow it to sink into your spirit and your soul. Allow your mind and your body to be calm. Bring a smile to your face. This is good. Taking a moment here to close your practice in prayer or meditation or just a moment of silence. And remember, what you practice grows, what you starve dies. And so it's really important that we come back to these types of practice, that we feed our body, our mind, our spirit, our soul with these good intentions and this good type of calming, nurturing, loving practices. And I hope that you find this as helpful as I have found it in my life. And if you like it, please like, subscribe. If you want to get connected, there's a link in the description for you to do a free coaching call. I'm available to work with you, and I'd love to get connected. Breathe well, live well, and speak well. Have a great day. Bye. Scooching up here to turn off my camera. Bye.